So, first glance, ooh, it's Camp Easy Green. I didn't know that. Hey, welcome back everyone to another episode. It's been a little while since we've shot an episode. Had some life changes, I guess you could say. Been super busy this year, but trying to get back into the swing of it, and actually have a Teardrop camper event coming up next weekend that I'm wanting to give away a big door prize. And it just so happens that a company called Allpowers reached out and wanted me to do a review on a lithium power station. And I thought, shucks, that'd be the perfect door prize to give away at the event. So I'm going to do a review on this dude today, and then we're going to give it to some, lucky attendee next weekend. Here's the label with the specifications. It says that it's a lithium iron phosphate battery, 1152 watts. But if you look on the output, it says output of 1800 watts max. I find that interesting. Let's go ahead and get this little box cut up here. Get this one out of the way. This should be the solar panel. Oh, yeah. So, first glance, ooh, it's Camp Easy Green. I didn't know that. Did I say I'm going to give this away? Anyway, I would imagine this is probably the kickstand. We'll take this outside later and take a peek at it. It's got a couple snaps. It unfolds. So this is kind of folds out like an accordion. There are 4 sections. I'll have to say this is actually a little bit better design than some I've seen before. I'm actually kind of digging this one. So anyway, we'll see what it does in a bit. Now I don't see any, okay, I was going to say I didn't see any hardware for it, but I think it's on a pouch, or in a pouch on the back side. So, see if I'm right. Pouch on the back, and indeed it's got all the cords and cables and everything. So, actually, maybe I should keep the solar panel and just give away the power station. All right, let's get the next box open here. On top is, I assume, the power cord to charge the fella up with. A warranty card. Oh yeah. This is my first glance at this unit, and the first thing I see is it has wireless charging on top. Son of a gun, I wish I knew that before I said I was going to give it away. So I guess just lay your phone on there and it'll charge it. We'll try that in a bit. Pretty sleek looking design. So the power button must be for power. Looks like it arrived with 69% charge. 0 watts are going into it. 0 watts are going out of it. And it says it has 9 days remaining. I'm not sure how it figures that, but anyway, 2 USB-A's on the left. It says 18 watts. 2 USB-C 100 watts. I imagine this is the button that turns those on. Yep. And I saw a Bluetooth symbol pop up too, so evidently this thing will do Bluetooth. Lift up for AC power. That's a standard AC, standard AC, standard AC, standard AC. I imagine push and hold it and it turns that on. Oh, there we go. I didn't have to push and hold it. Just quick push. So it says it's putting out electric at 60 hertz. So for the electronic geeks, you'll know what that means. And there's a little symbol at the top telling you you're running AC electric out of it. All right, so my first question is, do the little rubber plugs work easily enough? Do they try to center themselves when you try to close it? Yep, I didn't have to line them up. They just went in, so that's cool. So when you open it up, plug in. When you're done, looks like it closes real good and proper there. So that's a good thing. So, got a DC output, or country boys call it a cigarette lighter output. Comes with a screen protector on there. Yeah, pretty straightforward here. Let's see if the output on the top automatically just works. Going around here, I see a little plate that says expand battery port 1 and expand battery port 2. So obviously you can hook 2 of these or more together. And this says AC charge, AC overload protection, which must be a fuse or a breaker, and solar/car input. Yep, sure enough, looks like an XT60 connection on the right. It's either XT60 or XT90, one or the other. And I do like that you press. That's kind of nice. So check it out. When I want to grab a hold of it and haul it around, my hands go in about 3 inches on either side in these deep handles. That's a really good handhold for a lithium power unit. All right, I still haven't figured out where the button is that turns these things on. All right, here we go. Owner's manual. I want to know. I don't see anything about the wireless charging. Obviously it's there. Obviously it's supposed to work. I just don't know how to use it. So I guess I'm a big dummy. All right, so right here you can see that the app is up, and if I hit this button here, it turns on and off the DC, and you can see the little green light up there pop on and off. Okay, and over here the same thing on AC. So you can see the little green light pop up on and off there for AC. You can choose between 60 hertz and 50 hertz. Mine was on 60. I'm going to leave it there. I'm sure that the US probably requires one or the other, so need to check that out. Hit the little 3 dots up here. It says standard mode, mute mode, fast mode. I don't know what all that does. Bunch of stuff on here for you to have fun with. I got the app on the phone. I got it hooked up to Bluetooth, and sure enough, I can turn it on and off from a distance. Don't know why I would want to do that, but I can. Still haven't found out how to make this wireless charger work. Again, maybe it's something to do with my phone. Maybe there's a button or something I'm overlooking. It's got to be something simple. Matter of fact, you're probably watching the TV right now saying, "Push that, push that." Well, if tell me where it is. Let's go ahead and plug this dude in and see what the charger looks like on it. So I plug it in. I heard it click. Okay, it pops up. It says it's starting to charge. It'll probably ramp up slowly. 172 watts input, 228, 319. 616. Wow, 819. Son of a gun. So it looks like it's evening off around 568 to 570. So it looks like it's going to charge at that rate. And I see a 42 minutes recharge on here, so I'm assuming that means it's going to take 42 minutes to top this dude off. If that's the case, that's not too bad. And right now it's at 70% power. I don't know. I don't know about the recharger or the wireless charging on top. All right, I figured it out. The little button down here that you press to turn on the DC, to turn on the USB-A and USB-C ports, instead of long pressing it, which turns on the Bluetooth, you just short press it, and that turns on those ports, plus it turns on the wireless charging on the top. Because I'm like, what kind of a guy shows up and gives away a defective door prize? So obviously it does work. So I am going to complain a little bit. It doesn't say anywhere on here to short press this and it will turn on the wireless charging on top. I just happened to figure that out. It didn't say it anywhere in the manual that I saw unless I overlooked it. So that is one complaint. They need to have a dedicated button that is labeled as such that turns on the wireless charging on top. Once you figure it out, it works great, but you have to figure it out. Let's check on the charge status. We're up to 74%, and it looks like it's back up to 965 watts input. So it must assess the state of the battery and power up and down as need be. All right, so let's see what the solar panel does. And this is the perfect day to try it out because it is full sunshine here in East Tennessee. We'll set this panel up and plug it in. And oh, by the way, check it out. I just took a week of vacation, put some brand new double pane windows in the workshop, give it a new paint job, so it should be good for a few more years on the outside. Get the old shop looking spiffy. So this thing just has Velcro legs that flip out, and you can see here's what those look like. So we're going to lift up the same hatch as before, but this time we'll be using the XT60 or XT90, whichever that connector is. So it looks like the solar panel's putting out about 163 watts. That's actually a bit more than I expected. That's great, actually. So over the course of a day, you could recharge this thing and have continuous power. All right, so you saw how to charge it. You saw how to hook up Bluetooth and the app, how to get the wireless charger going on top finally. But what can you really do with this thing? Let's see if it'll cut metal. All right, I'm a fat boy. Let's see if it'll make lunch. Clear, 30 seconds. Where's the starter? I am hearing the fan kick on in the power inverter. And it's outputting 1,322 watts. It's pretty good. On the tongue box of this teardrop, I've got an AC outlet. I'm just going to put this power center up here to recharge it. And it looks like it's at 79% right now, and there's 783 watts input. It's time for my morning coffee, so what I want to see is, can I use this thing to run a coffee maker and charge it at the same time? I want to see if it does like a power in, power out at the same time. So it looks like this little knockoff K-Cup coffee maker from Walmart is pulling 775 watts output, and it's doing 715 watts input. So it looks like it is possible. But the short story is, you can have fancy K-Cup coffee at the campground using this little fella. So what do I think about the Allpowers R1500 portable power station? Well, right now I'm using it to power this set of string lights, because last night the pavilion was super dark and the lights are not working. So anyway, it come in real handy for this. I've been using it on this camping trip to brew coffee, brew tea. Been using it as a wireless charging pad for the cell phone, which is a super nice feature. To be honest with you, I even hate to give the unit away just because of that. A couple things about it I don't like. I don't like that there's no storage for the charge cord, and it would be nice if there was some kind of indication that when you push the DC button that it activated the wireless charging on top. Not a big deal, but way more that I do like about it than what I don't. What little bit of time I've used it seems like a pretty solid unit. You can go on Amazon, read some reviews about it, and probably see the same. But yeah, got a good solar panel. Seems like a pretty good unit. Using it tonight as we speak. So somebody lucky here is going to take this thing home, and I'm going to be envious of them.